I want to talk to you today about why I think scalp trading is just a great tool to have in your tool belt as you head into retirement or just to make extra money. This is Mike, the tactical stock scalper. All right. Yeah, I've been talking a lot about high yield dividends and that kind of journey that I'm on with my life and retirement. But at my core, I'm a trader. And even to that point, I am primarily a scalper. So let's start here. What is scalping? Scalping is you're looking for quick movements in a stock, ETF, whatever, that goes up for a certain amount of time and then you sell it and you're done. So generally, when I'm scalping, I'm in no longer than 2 minutes, sometimes 5, it just depends. But the goal is to be in and out as quickly as possible. Okay, why should you consider scalp trading? Well, number one, the system I use with the 4 EMA strategy, it's extremely accurate, and you're out of the market in minutes. We'll get back why that's so important. So, why is it so accurate? Let's start here. Well, the 4 EMA strategy relies upon the 20 EMA, okay, the 50, the 100, and the 200. And you're looking for these all to be in a trend, whether it's up or down. And you want all 4 EMAs in a line. So your 20 be going up, then underneath it be your 50, then your 100, then your 200. You want them all going up or going down. And that's another massive benefit to being a scalper, particularly with the 4 EMA strategy. You don't care what the market does. It could be going up, it could be going down. You don't care. You just want it in a trend. Okay. Another reason why it's so accurate, number one, because you're trend trading. You know, there's that old saying, the trend is your friend, and then I'll add to it until it's not, right? So, but when you're in a trend, particularly when you're in the middle of a long day trend, like a SPY is just constantly ticking up, you can make a ton of money scalping with the trend. And typically, if something is in a trend, that means money is pushing it up and up and up. Whether it's institutional buyers, retail buyers, algorithms, or whatever. And it's all in there together, pushing the market up. You do not want to be a counter trend scalper. I've seen so many guys try it and fail miserably. Trade with the trend. Now, why is low market exposure very important for trading? Well, if you swing trade, and I also swing trade, and I love that method of trading. It just, if things are to happen overnight or whatever, that could cause whatever you're in to plummet and put you, hit your stop loss or whatever, and you'd be out. It would take something like massive and to happen within a minute in the world or whatever with that stock to happen. Your market exposure is extremely small, and that is so important. Another great thing about scalp trading, if you do it right, your wins and losses are predetermined. That's right. You know exactly how much you're going to make, how much you're going to lose when you get in to the scalp trade. And I'm going to go in and tell you how I do it, okay? First, I want to give a shout out to Stock Dog in the Philippines. The guy said he likes my channel, and he gave me a little bump. So Stock Dog is unique in that he has different high-yield funds that he trades in and out of. And I think that's just another way to add to your tool belt. Instead of maybe being a long holder like I am for the majority of them, he talks about how he gets in and out of them. So go over and check out Stock Dog in the Philippines. Give that boy a like and tell him old Mike sent you. Okay. You go in with a large amount of contracts. So what I do is I go with SPY 90% of the time. I trade SPY when I scalp. Why do I trade SPY? Well, it's a market, ETF of the S&P. Extremely liquid. So I can, with limit sales, get in and get out if I want to do limit. A lot of times I just do market. I get in, wait for it to go up or go down, whatever, and then sell it. Okay? So I go with SPY. Another reason I go with SPY is it really respects EMAs. Okay? I use the 1 minute chart primarily. Every now and again I'll use the 5 minute, but then the kind of system has to change a little bit. But I primarily use the 1 minute chart. I wait, let's just talk about if we're in an uptrend. That makes it easy. Because we've been in an uptrend for I don't know how many months now. So we're in an uptrend on a 1 minute chart. We wait for SPY to come down to one of the EMAs. We want to see it touch an EMA. Then the next candle, we want to see it hold the EMA. And then once it looks like on that second candle, it's going to hold that EMA, bam, I press the buy and I am in. And I put my stop loss under the EMA I am using. Generally, 8 to 12 ticks below. You can call it pips, you can call it ticks, you can call it dollars, you can call it cents, whatever. Whatever thing you're moving, we'll just call it ticks. So it moves in increments, and I put it underneath anywhere from 8 to 12 increments below the EMA. The closer you can buy to the EMA, the better. So I put my stop loss there. So let's just say it's 10 for the sake of argument. I'm looking for it to go up off the EMA 15 to 20 ticks. I'm looking for a 1.5 to 2 to 1 risk reward ratio, right? My stop loss is at 10 ticks. My profit loss or my profit target is 15 ticks or 20 ticks, just depending. Now, scalping is fluid. So what I do is once it starts moving up off the EMA, I move my stop loss that was at 10 ticks below the EMA, I start moving it up. And then I start moving my profit thing up. And I keep moving both of them up together. So that way, if it does come back down and hit my stop loss, I'm guaranteed in profits, no matter what. But you don't want to do that a ton. The problem is if you start taking 5 tick wins or 7 tick wins all the time, and then it goes down and hits your stop loss one time, that's a negative 10 that you would have lost, and you only made 5 ticks on your winners. So try to avoid that at all costs. You really want to aim for the 1.5 to 2 win risk reward ratio. You really want to aim for that 15 or 20 ticks, okay? So after you get to touch and hold and it goes up, then what I typically do, if I win, okay, I walk away. If I lose, I stay. Now here's some problems, okay, with scalping, and particularly with the 4 EMA strategy. It is a specific strategy. You have to wait for a trend. Then, sorry, there's a bumblebee flying by me. Then you got to wait for it to come back down and touch and hold an EMA. Sometimes it'll come to an EMA, it'll touch it, but then the next candle goes right through. It takes time. It takes patience. So that means you're sitting at your computer waiting for your particular setup. That's a negative, but it's also a positive because when you have a particular setup, it usually lends itself to a high win rate. My win rate, just mine, through like the 8 years I've been doing this, maybe 10 years, whatever. I've been scalping with the 4 EMA strategy. It ranges from 68 to 72% win rate. Pretty solid. Now I think a beginner could right away get a 55-60% win rate easy, as long as you leave your stop losses, particularly your bottom one. If it starts dripping below the EMA, don't start moving your stop loss down, screwing up your risk reward. Your stop loss has to be concrete on the loss side. It has to be, guys. You can't keep dropping it, otherwise this strategy will never work for you. another negative about it is sometimes it seems to come in waves. Like you may go 3 losses in a row, then you may go like 8 wins in a row, right? You have to understand sometimes it can be streaky, but as long as your overall win rate and your risk reward is a 1 to 1.5, 1 to 2, you know it'll come back around the other way. Okay. I would definitely start with a paper or simulated account first to get a feel for it. It is a fluid strategy and it's a quick strategy on the 1 minute time frame. So you need to practice it first. But guys, it's an incredible trading strategy you can add to your tool belt. So not only have you long holding, maybe you swing trade, and now you can practice this. So now you have several different methods that you can add to your tool belt and make money through the market any which way you want to do it. Now, I don't scalp as much as I used to, and there's several reasons for it. Number one, I am blessed to be able to watch my grandkids almost every single day. So when I got a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old running around, and me and my wife, it doesn't mean I have a lot of time to sit in front of the computer and wait for my setup, right? That takes time. So I don't have the time to do it. Number two, when I go into retirement, I don't want to be chained at my computer. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be sitting on a beach and have to run up to the beach house, my favorite Gulf Shores. We got a place down there. And I don't want to be, sitting at the beach and then have to run up to the laptop or get underneath the tent at the beach and trade. And I don't want to have to do that, man. I do not want to have to do that. So I will only scalp trade when I have nothing to do, or when I see a big trend happening. And then I may say, you know what? I'll watch this for a little bit and see if I can't squeeze something out of it. Anyway, if you have any questions about scalp trading, leave them in the comments. I talk about it a lot in my Discord when I do scalp trade. And if you want to be a part of the Discord, let me know in the comments, and I'll send you an invite. This is Mike, the Tactical Stock Scalper, out.